Today we'll be going over the navigation in the Chinook. We'll be starting off easy, so simple direct points, so from wherever you are to where you need to be. We'll go into identifying waypoints, so if you need to use them several times in a flight or as a reference, we'll give them an identity. And then finally we'll make a simple flight plan, and we'll end off with how to clear out a messed up flight plan, or a flight plan you might have from the mission editor that you've spawned in with. So, going into first the customization of the screens, we'll make by default this is what the screens look like. On a hot started Chinook, we'll make the left multifunction for the pilot HSI. We'll turn the map on. We're going to go overlay. We're going to turn on the nav symbols, so the VORs and the NDVs. We'll turn on our flight plan, and we'll also turn on the range ring. And finally, I like to have it slightly forward-looking, but up to you. Turn the overlay off now. Going on to the middle screen and the CDUs, I'm going to make my middle CDU the ACP page, or the flight plan page, I should say. I'm going to go System, Flight Plan Summary, and we're going to enable the data to see extra information. Okay. Going into making a direct point, so say we're taking off for a single flight and we need to drop off a group of people at this bit of land just here. We're going to go direct, and we're going to enter coordinates now. So we're going to go north, and it's going to be the lat long decimal minute. We don't need to use the whole 7-digit for the Chinook, we just need to use the 3, but you can use the 7 if you want to. We're going to use 3152, then easting, so E, no space or 0, 6, 4, 3, 2, and then we can enter into the green text here that says ACP, direct to ACP. Drop it in there. It will now give you the current course you need to fly, what you've overwritten, and the current, so the blue is what you've done. And you can see FR, first route point, from the turn point 2, so that's where we've started off from, to waypoint 3, which is the new waypoint ID, and you can see here on the HSI and on the moving map, if we zoom out, it's made the waypoint where it should be. Once we've done with it, we can clear it out by pushing minus, and then obviously it's that. We can get rid of the turn point as well. And then that's cleared up the flight. Say we were flying to and fro to Bost, which is just down here. We can use either two ways. We can enter in the ICO code of Oscar Alpha Bravo Tango. So again, let's say we're going to and fro. So it's already made for us. So we can go direct to Oscar Alpha Bravo Tango. Drop it in direct to. And that will get us there. If, say, there was a specific place at Bost we would need to land at, so the north side, we can make a custom point. To do this, what we will do is we're going to just quickly get rid of this, like so. Back to square one. I'm going to go index, procpat, ACP list, so our waypoint list, and we're going to make a new waypoint on the north side of Bost. So, again, we're going to enter the position, so it's going to be north, 3, 1, 3, 4. I'm going to put that entire thing in because we need to be on the north side, so it's going to be 118 east, 6, 4, 2, 1 dot for precision 9, 1, 3. Drop it in the ACP position. The full information has now been entered. The identity, we'll call it NBost from North Bost. Drop it in ident. And you might notice as well, we've put a slash here. That's to say that it's a user point. There you go. And 2556 for the elevation. So what we can do now is we can keep the waypoint active on here, and go to flight plan on here so I can avoid any confusion. So to go to that point now on our flight plan, or to create a flight plan with that, we can go /n BOST. Drop it in the end, and that is now going direct to our point at the north side of BOST. If we needed to go to another place, say Dura, after BOST, we can then enter into the flight plan as well by going Oscar Alpha Delta Yankee. So Oscar Alpha short-term memory loss Delta Yankee. Drop it to the end, and there you go. When I was zoom the map out a little bit, so you can see what's going on here. There you go. You can also see the arrows going to BOST North, our little waypoint, and then once we get to BOST North, because it is in auto, it will then snap to the next one. Say we've done the flight and we've got to come back to Bastion, all we have to do then is type in Oscar Alpha Zulu India and drop it in direct, and that will bring us back. And you can even see the arrows where it's gone straight there. You've done your flight, and you're reloading, rearming, and you're ready for another flight. But the flight plan's still like this. Get rid of it, or say you've made a pixie of it earlier in the flight, and it's a big mess. To get rid of it completely, flight plan management, replace flight plan, and that will give you a clean slate flight plan. You can start over. I'd say give it a few flights and you'll get used to the CDU. The main keys here are flight plan, to make a flight plan, index, and then prompt pat ACP list to get to your ACPs. Remember, you can always have different pages on different ones, so I usually keep my left side one on ACP and the right one on the editing, so the flight plan and the direct. And that brings us to the final one, but you'll be using a lot, direct. Anyway, I hope that was helpful. Hope it cleared up a few little questions. Cheers.